Miami Heat Nation. Hello, guys. My name is Trent, and over here we are going to be covering the Miami Heat's offseason and heading into next year. So, guys, if you support the Miami Heat or your favorite team is the Miami Heat, make sure you drop that sub and turn on post notifications. Now, guys, in today's video, we have two segments that we are going to be talking about. The first segment is Kevin Durant is now the favorite to land in Miami if he does get traded this offseason, and two, a John Wall potential buyout. Are we interested in bringing him in this offseason too? So to start it off, Kevin Durant. It's just crazy to say because just a few weeks ago, we was talking about if we can get Donovan Mitchell or Bradley Beal. Well, we see news of Bradley Beal that he plans to sign a 5-year Supermax deal to stay with Washington, and Donovan Mitchell looks like he's going to be staying in Utah. Utah has no intentions of trading him. So the question is, what is Miami going to do? Are we just going to improve and run it back next year? And somehow the offseason has turned up and it got better for the Miami Heat fans and for this organization because Kyrie Irving, if he decides to leave, it's definitely going to be coming up next that Kevin Durant is going to be requesting a trade. And like I said in the intro, he's the favorite to land in Miami. Now, Kevin Durant is on contract to 2026, and personally, this just makes perfect sense to me. We have the assets to offer the Brooklyn Nets too. Obviously, we're going to throw in that Tyler Herro, Duncan Robinson, and Kyle Lowry. So one, we get off our big contracts of Duncan Robinson and Lowry. And obviously, the Brooklyn Nets are going to want something in return. So they get Tyler Herro, a nice young player that can play with Ben Simmons. And obviously, for the Miami Heat end, we get Kevin Durant. And our main goal is to win an NBA championship with a new big three of Bam Adebayo, KD, and Jimmy Butler. And obviously, you may have to throw in some draft capital, but at this point, you're getting a Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer, scoring champ, MVP, Finals MVP champion, and all that good stuff. Like, if he comes to Miami, we're probably going to be the best team in the Eastern Conference. I think we're going to beat Boston. We went to 7 without those players, with Jimmy just being our main scorer. If we can add that, it's going to be over for this league. So you guys, I'm in the comment sections. Do you really want Kevin Durant on this team? And give us a 10 to 100. Like, what is the percentage you think it's going to happen? 10 being the lowest and 100 being it's going to happen. Personally, for me, I give it to 40-50 because I do see Kyrie Irving leaving and I don't see Kevin Durant staying with Brooklyn. It just doesn't make sense. Next segment, John Wall. Now, John Wall has been finessing the NBA for years. He's been finessing the Rockets for the last couple of years. I mean, this dude is making millions and millions, $100 millions and is not even touching the court. I believe it's been 3 seasons. 3 seasons. I think the most games he played so far to those 3 years is 40 games. Yes, he has been dealing with injuries, but also he just doesn't want to play for the Houston Rockets. I don't blame them. They're going in a different direction. They're pretty much in a rebuilding stage, and John Wall is in the point of his career was like, I either want to go to a team that I compete for a championship or a team that I can just help out and be that guy. And so the problem is John Wall, the reason why no static has been made is because he's on a huge contract. No one's willing to get that contract on the salary. So I think it's like 40+ mil. The only trade that can possibly happen is Russ to Houston and John to Lakers. But Lakers don't want to do it. They don't want to offer that first round pick. And it's just not going to happen. Now, he did exercise that option, so obviously he's going to continue to make his money. He's going to stay with Houston. But there was reports that came out today, and I'm not sure how much I believe this because I just don't see Houston doing this unless they just want to get him off the team and just build the new guys that they got on their roster from the draft. But it looks like they might be buying him out this offseason. And if they do buy him out, the Miami Heat are going to be the favorites to land him. And honestly, guys, are you open to that? Because if you look at it, right, Kyle Lowry, we don't know what he's going to be next season. Is he going to be in shape? Is he still going to be dealing with injury prone? Yes, we do got Gabe Vincent. But Gabe Vincent's probably going to be our backup point guard, which is cool. Hopefully he steps up and maybe takes Kyle Lowry's spot. But bringing John Wall off the bench, I am 100% for it because he's still, I'm pretty sure, I mean, we haven't seen him play in a while, but the last time we did see him play, he was still averaging 20 points a game, shooting 40% from the field, still a solid playmaker. And it's not like he's that guy on this team. He's just going to be, coming off the bench and playing his role. And if he can do that, that's going to be excellent for the Miami Heat. We get more bench scoring, especially if we do lose a Tyler Herro coming off the bench to get a KD. We get some more bench scoring with John Wall, more playmaking ability, more veterans on this team, and our roster is getting deeper overall because of all the draft picks, and I'm pretty sure all the people that we are going to sign in free agency. You're going to have a John Wall, Victor Oladipo, Caleb Martin, Nikola Jovic, Yurt7. Like, I'm liking the team that we could potentially build. So those are the two things that came out today, two news. I'm excited for the Miami Heat's offseason. Free agency is pretty much around the corner. So if you're a Miami Heat fan and you want to stay updated, make sure you drop that sub and turn on post notifications because I will be posting everything on this channel. But I love you guys so much, and I'm out. Peace.